you know, this whole part was covered up, and I had a very small forehead to the point where I took the frontal off, y'all, I thought my hairline was receding, but nope, it was true. That was my real hairline. I did get the Got to Be Glued freezing spray and also the Got to Be Glued spiking glue, but it is for hair. It smells delicious. I wasn't expecting it to smell good, and this is my first time using it on myself. I did go to a professional and she used it, so I'm going to use it on myself. I'm gonna get this much first. People that I see use it, you know, usually use a lot of it. I'm gonna put some alcohol where I'm gonna put the glue at. The widow's peak right here makes it, I have extra forehead right here and right here. So when I put the frontal on, the frontal is going to have to be glued right here and glued right here. So what does that leave all of this forehead? It leaves it covered up. But I'm gonna try and put it on in a way where it can be behind this part. Here's the Got to Be Glued. I'm gonna start off by putting a dot right there. I don't even know if I'm doing this right, but I think I am. I'm gonna put a dot right there and a dot right there. Now, these dots is just my placeholder. So this is where I want it to go. So I just kind of outlined it like that. I know you have to wait for it to get sticky. I'm gonna just brush my baby hairs and all these hairs up that I don't want to get in the way. So now I'm gonna take this and put it down. Now this is just me putting some freezing spray around it because it wasn't staying, and that freezing spray said that it was going to stay if I freeze it, so. So I guess I gotta wait for this to dry or whatever. So I'm gonna put some more freezing spray just around, I guess, the edges. I'm gonna put some alcohol around my edges. Just because of that freezing spray. And just because I don't want it to be very sticky around my edges. So I'm gonna just clean up ever so often. Spilled all the alcohol on the counter. I'm gonna take my kitchen scissors and start cutting. So we're getting there, you know. Some of my forehead is gonna be out. I did put this out, that mark. That part was lifting up. I got as close to my hairline as I possibly could. It says slightly dampen hair and reapply small amount of the glue formula. So you directly apply this to hair. but so it's safe. All right, so this is how it looks, and I'm gonna pull this down to see how it's gonna look. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, it looks like I have a bird's nest on my head. Hold on, y'all. I gotta fix this, cause... All right, y'all, I had to fix this. Anyway, so here it is now. Here's what it would look like. I don't know where my baby hairs are. Let me see. It's a little glue right there. I'm just gonna take it out. I'm going to have to pull this all the way down like this. I had to cut that piece off because it was annoying me. It wasn't fitting right. I couldn't figure out why it wasn't fitting right, and I had to cut it off. I forgot that I might have to, you know, cut some of it. Sometimes I be like, what did I get myself into? Honestly, what did I get myself into? So I have somewhere to be right now, and this is what it's looking like. I will be back. I'm about to clean up around the edges, and I'm about to use my edge wax to fix my edges real quick, because I have some place to be right about now. And I don't have time to be playing with this. I have some glue on my forehead, so I'm gonna just wipe that off. I might take some baby hairs out right here and cut these. Then I'm gonna spray this freezing spray. So I'm just gonna use some of this. And this part, I'm gonna fix that when I get back home. This is what my edges are looking like. As you can see, I put a little bit of concealer right there. It's just some glue that I have to get off. But right now, I'm in a rush, so see you guys. I'm back from my meeting, and I just cleaned up around, and I just played with my baby hairs a lot. Just to, you know, cover up any edges. I just pushed my baby hairs on it. And the baby hairs are still on my frontal. So this is my frontal. This is not my forehead. This is the stocking cap and the frontal right there. It's just, this side I didn't cut. So this is what, when I went to a professional, these are, you know, the baby hairs that they already plucked out and everything. And this side, I cut this side. So I did not pluck no baby hairs out. So it's a lot thicker. And then this side is plucked, and this side is not plucked, so it is a lot thicker. But yeah, I will pluck that another day. But here's what it's looking like. See, I don't think that you can see my frontal. Like, I think that I did a really good job. It's just right there, you can see a stocking cap, but it's nothing a little makeup can fix right there. And I have it laid right there. Can't see it right there, can't see it right there. And you cannot see it on this side. I could just put a little bit of makeup right there. And I have to fill in this part with some makeup. And I think that I did an overall great job on my frontal maintenance. It was my very first time ever doing a frontal maintenance and reapplying. And I just used this Got to Be Glued and this Got to Be Glued. The freezing spray and the spiking gel.